And we are still being sprayed every single day with these chemtrails. I'm going to play this short video of this truther that does acknowledge the truth about this situation. Please listen to his words, it's very important.
And chemtrails, by the way, barium salts are in chemtrails. They are 10,000 times more toxic to your nervous system than lead. They contain mycobacteria, viruses, Pseudomonas florensis bacteria, human plasma. Wonder what human plasma is doing in chemtrails. And this is not by conjecture. I did a lot of research before I'd ever say this. But these chemtrails are nasty. And there's three reasons for chemtrails. The first is, and I talked to my NSA buddies at Fort Carson, Peterson Air Force Base, and Buckley, where I was actually their doctor taking care of the pilots flying and spraying the chemtrails. So I know it's real. If anybody says it's not real, they're full of it. Okay, because I'm a whistleblower on the inside, it's not open for discussion. And my NSA buddies told me, 95% of them told me, they were up there trying to spray to reflect the sun out to stop global warming. So most of them are dumb enough to believe that garbage.
I mean, again, people are starting to talk about this now, looking up to the skies. I mean, look at these images as well of these chem planes. The equipment that they use, that they attach, and also those tankers inside these chem planes. These people haven't got a heart at all. And also, I mean, the technology they are using with HARP to manipulate our skies. I mean, look on this image as well. More tankers, more computers. It's all a huge agenda from the powers to be that are just spraying our skies all the time, harming humanity. And again, I've said this many times before, that we're breathing all this in from these tankers. These air pilots up there, those hammerheads spraying thousands of feet high. These images need to be sent out to everybody to see these. I mean, it is so devastating that we're being hammered every day. I mean, again, just so much information is coming through, and I'm getting hundreds of emails of different photographs of all this spraying that's going on. More tankers, huge tankers full of aluminium and barium and other chemicals. These people just do not care. They don't care about humanity. Using military planes as well, spraying our skies. We need to get this information out. It's so important. They are spraying everywhere, harming everything. We see the evidence on the images around the world. The plant life, animal life, humans, our loved ones, our family members, our friends. They're all being sprayed upon by these criminals. They should all be locked up. They will continue to spray our skies as long as they can get away with it. Everywhere, as I said again, is being sprayed every single day to hide the truth. The powers that be know that Nibiru is out there in our solar system. They're covering the truth, covering our skies. This is truly affecting every single human being on this planet Earth. Global warming is a complete hoax. Look how this chem plane switches the spraying off and then back on again. I'm going to play a small piece of footage from a member of the royal family what he says about depopulation.
Is the biggest challenges in conservation?
Yeah, the growing human population. Because if where we are, there's nothing else.
And do you have views about what should be done about that?
Can't you guess?
Well, it could be on a spectrum from mass sterilisation to you know, greater availability of contraception. I don't know what your views are as to what can be done about it.
Well, I think it might be described as voluntary family limitation.
So there really is a huge agenda that's happening right now. And I've got another short video of what Prince says as well, the pop singer that sadly passed away. And I want you to listen to this footage as well. And again, they've been doing this since the early years as well. So please listen to these respected true words.
Especially white folks, because they need to hear that, you know, so that they know more about all of us. Because what he said affects all of us. He said something that really hit home about this phenomenon of chemtrails. And, you know, when I was a kid, I used to see these trails in the sky all the time, and so let's go. The jets just went on. And we started to see a whole bunch of them. And next thing you know, everybody in your neighborhood was fighting and arguing, and you didn't know why. Okay, and you really didn't know why. I mean, everybody was fighting. So he started riffing about the chemtrails, and he started to say things that hit home so hard. And I would recommend that everybody try to get what he said online or wherever, and try to get a copy of it and just listen to it. Because
Okay, there you saw Prince, and he had an interview quite some time back, speaking the truth. And the powers that be don't like people talking about the truth, do they? Now, again, we're getting another glimpse of these underground facilities that the powers that be have built for a long time now. Some of these facilities were built in the 1940s, and they are still carrying on building these large tunnels deep underground, under the large populated areas around the world. They've been stocking these underground cities, again, for themselves, not for us, just for themselves. Look at the size of these walls as well. It just amazes me how they think they can get away with this. Because when Nibiru, Hellion, the brown dwarf, Nemesis, and the other celestial bodies come very close to our Earth, when we get that huge pole shift, there's no way they're going to survive. No one is going to be able to survive this. That red haze, as I've said before, on the horizon is getting stronger now. Chemtrails to hide the truth. We really need to wake people up, because they have been preparing for this, and they still play false media lies on the news channels. They don't acknowledge the truth. Look at the skies, look at those chemtrails, and then listen to the news media weather channels. They don't say a word about anything. They've programmed the masses around the world. The public is still fast asleep to the truth. It's a shame, it really is a crime shame, because we really do need to wake people up to this. I'm going to play some and show you some subscribers' images around the world now, and please again, take care. Okay, we've got a video from a Mr. John Starr that was on a air flight, okay, from one part of the world to the other. Now, I really mean this as well. They are spraying with black chemtrails. The military jets up there as well are spraying at very high altitudes. I'm going to play this video for you now. It's very short, but it just proves that this is what they're doing right close to passenger jets up there, thousands of feet high.
Oh, there you go. Take a picture. You're as close as you can. And then let me look.
Thank you for that short video as well, proving that they are spraying other toxins up there in the heavens. They are spraying chemicals all over the place, different types of I mean, some of these chemicals has human substance. I mean, the thing is, there's lots of different stuff that they're putting in our atmosphere. It's absolutely criminal what they're doing. And again, thank you, John, for this this video. I'm going to play another one of John's videos as well, so hold on a second. I apologise about that. I tried to play the video, but it just cut out on me. But again, John, if you get any more images or videos, please send them in and we will show the proof that they are spraying constantly up there. Now, here's another fantastic image that's coming from another kind subscriber that said it just went very pink in the skies as the sun went down. This image is just recently in now. This is from Bernard, from another part of the world as well, near Mexico. Now, look at that red reflection, that pink haze in the skies. Nibiru is out there in our system now, and it's reflecting. It's between us and the sun. There is a huge object now. There's many objects up there. Another fantastic photograph. Okay, we've got some other fantastic images coming in from Aid Harris, another kind subscriber that sends a lot of emails in as well, explaining what he's seen in the past and what he sees now. And he says that he has never seen these strange colours, these formations in the skies, and also many chemtrailing going on in this area of the USA. He is absolutely stunned that they are spraying a lot more than ever before. Another fantastic photograph. You can see that pink haze, these lines in the skies, chemtrails. The natural cloud system is just finished, isn't it? We see this all the time across the world, these red reflections from another heavenly body. Now, I'm going to show you the next photograph. These are absolutely amazing. Here's the next photograph as well. You can clearly see, can't you, that pink, that hazy reflection on the opposite side. As the sun went down, we're getting this pink haze. Everywhere around the world is getting this colour as well. So again, thank you for this image. This next photograph is coming from Skywatcher M. Mark Brown, this kind man that sends in images and also long emails to proving there is something wrong. Now, look at this image very carefully. Look at the chemtrail. Look at this white object as well. Look at this barium. Look at this chemtrail. This chemical that lands on the plants, on the trees around the world. This is what's killing the plants, the trees. When we see them branches at the top of the trees with nothing on them, it's because it's had all this aluminium and barium, this chemical. He's caught this very clearly on this branch. Can you see where it's died? These are harming everybody. Again, I do believe that they're trying to depopulate the world. And again, please keep an eye to the right hand side of the sun on sundown. And he says also the reflection was completely wrong. It was very dim for 2:30, 3 in the afternoon. Very dim indeed. Another fantastic image. It really is. This next attachment's coming in from Mary as well, from Cardiff. And she is very persistent in what she does, and she's watching the channel every day. And also, best wishes to you too, and keep safe. Because again, you can see that halo, can't you? Here. And this white object with all these chemtrails. It's all trash in the sky. And says as well that there is lack of birds. Lack of animals. You know, we don't see many birds as much as we have before. And again, they are all infected, all the animals around the world. They don't like it. They breathe it. Very sensitive to the whole situation with these chemicals. It's unnatural, and it's harming everything. Okay, we've got another kind subscriber from Belfast in Ireland that says that the skies are truly changing, and this is Terry Underwood. I mean, thank you for this photograph as well. This was only taken very much a short time ago, and your long email is appreciated of knowing those changes, because there is hundreds of people, thousands of people now that have seen a lot of truth, and they're very clever because they can see what's going on and have knowledge of why they're doing this as well, because they are hiding objects up there in the heavens. Okay, these are chemtrails, trash in the sky, pink reflections from a system that's coming in now on an ecliptic orbit. Because I mean, these images are outstanding. I'm going to go to another subscriber's image, and Terry, thank you for your kind email and your photograph. Next images are coming from Lynn as well, and Lynn again, she is absolutely persistent, and she is always up there studying the skies, okay, from the UK. And this image, she says, it just got very dark, and it does in the afternoon, just after 1:30, 2 o'clock. It does dim. The sun dims. Nothing to do with the cloud formations. It gets darker, the land and everything. And also on the next photograph, she shows you these plants, okay? Now, before in the past, they were very green and healthy. Now they have been bleached with colour. There's no colour in them much anymore. And also, she's done a test on these plants as well. I'll show you these now, and they're just full of toxins. I mean, look at these. I mean, look at it. I mean, some here that are still healthy, but look at the colour formation now. I mean, all this has got chemtrail. It's all been bleached with what's going on up there in the sky. Everything is being destroyed, and we really need to expose this to other people around the world so they can prepare for this, because everything is slowly falling apart now. We've just got another photograph just moments ago now from Skilly D, another fine subscriber that leaves messages on the comment board, and big respect to you too. Now, just moments ago now, this image has just come through. Chemtrails, haze in the sky to hide the truth. A huge red reflection that's coming down as well, and it's very, very dark. They really are screening the skies to hide the truth. Everything is being hidden from humanity now. And we really need to now look up and speak to others as well to get them to prepare. It's very important. Thank you for your image as well, because all these images are showing the truth that we are being hammered with these chemtrails. It is a complete agenda. They are playing with fire now. And we really need to now start looking into this. Okay, these next attachments are coming in from Tony Ranford, another kind subscriber from Devon in the UK. A nice place to be as well. I've been through there many a times. And look at this image. This cloud system here is being controlled by HARP. They spray the skies, okay, with these chemplanes, and then they use HARP. Now, HARP isn't just one area of the world. They use this system from many areas, okay, many big cities. They have HARP and control the weather patterns to cover the truth. As you can see here, the sun will be going down. Other objects would be seen in the skies. Look how light the sky is here, and it gets very dark up here. There's something that's reflecting here as well. Can you see the strange formation up there in the heavens? Another fantastic photograph, And thank you, Tony, for these. We're going to now move to another photograph from Tony. Here's the next image as well, from Devon area in the UK. Now, I had a long email off this gentleman, and he says that he has never seen these formations as well, and he does say that when taking these images up here to the left hand side, it was very, very dark. There is a huge shadow that's behind all this toxic waste that you see in the skies. Look at the lighter skies here, but look at this dark shadow. Very, very dark, and thank you for this photograph. Here's the next image as well. I mean, these are so recent, these images, and fresh for everybody to see that the skies are changing around the world. Again, they are hiding the truth up there. They don't want us to see, do they? Thank you for this, Tony. And again, any more images, please send them in. Broken chemtrails, broken cloud system, and dark shadows in the sky. Now, look at this halo in the sky as well. They use this again, this huge ring. Look at this on the horizon here, another reflection coming through on the horizon. And please again look to the opposite side of when you see the sun going down. Look at all this dark shadow up here. Look at the mess, the whole mess, isn't it? The sky is just disgraceful now, isn't it? I mean, this isn't natural. Look back from the past years, okay? And this is what Tony said in an email as well, that back in the early 2000s we were just seeing lovely skies. We would just see that yellow sun going down, and that would be fine for all of us. But again, look now on these images. Anybody that says this is normal is an absolute fool. Because, again, there's people sending in emails again saying they're not chemtrails. No such thing as chemtrails. We just see contrails. I mean, I really urge people to please study the skies and look into this as well, because there's other great channels out there and a lot of information as well on the internet explaining about chemtrails. Also, Tony said as well, for that time of the day, far too dark, far too dim. This image, okay, is proving that there is something seriously wrong, and it's coming. It really is coming. We're in trouble. We really are. We really need to start preparing, because looking at these images, I believe the power grid will go down, and we've got to start from scratch. We've got to start looking after ourselves. Again, members of the public around the world have got so used to their technology, to their comfort zones, and it's about time now that we start to learn to cope without any of them items. Another fantastic photograph as well from Tony in Devon. I mean, more trash in the sky. They really are spraying our skies now, aren't they? Look at all that toxic waste. Dark shadows as well. I mean, it's near enough black skies, isn't it? Another fantastic photograph, thank you. Here's the next image as well. That reflection in the sky, the halo. All this trash. Dark shadows as well. And look at the gap, the blue gap. You can see just the blue sky behind all them chemtrails, and the horizon is another light source coming through. Just outstanding photographs. I mean, look at this again. He said, Tony said as well on his email, that with this photograph everything started moving downwards. You can see this object in the sky, but everything, all these chemtrails started moving downwards as if it was being controlled. Very bizarre. We are being fooled. Everybody, the mass of the public around the world, need to now, okay, start thinking twice about this, because NASA and the powers that be are just, they are making fools of us, and we really need to now wake up out their lie. Here's the next image as well, again from Tony, to show you that, I mean, it is being completely blocked up there. Look at the natural clouds on the horizon. They're doing absolutely nothing. They're being forced down. They're very low to the ground, aren't they? And the tops of these look very strange. We get these formations all the time, don't we? Look at these chemtrails. Look at this halo. They are spraying to hide Nibiru. They're trying to cover themselves as well, because they've been lying all this time. And when other people, many of the members of public around the world, see Nibiru up there, they're just not going to trust government ever again. More outstanding images as well. I mean, again, look at those chemtrails. Look how they've been spraying the skies. Look at these lines. HAARP is definitely playing a big tool up there now. We have HAARP in the UK, the USA, Australia. Many of the larger populated areas around the world are being manipulated by HAARP. Their technology now is on high power. They're using CERN as well, another tool that they're using to cover the truth. Everywhere now is being hammered with these. I mean, again, I do say the same because I just want people to wake up. I really do want people now to wake up to what's going on around the world. And also, again, I mean, the royal family, they do know what's going on. I mean, the Queen, as I said before, back in the day, had said, let the light shine through the darkness. They knew exactly what's going to happen. They know what's going to happen. The powers that be at the Vatican, they know that this system is incoming. They've been tracking it now with that Lucifer telescope for many years. That's why they built it. It cost many of our taxpayers' money to build them huge machines. So again, thank you for this photograph. Here's the last image here from Tony, and this is the last image on this video. Okay, now I've got a mountain of images to go through as well, but I've got to go back to work, and I'll be back later on tonight to organise another video so I can try and get that out there to the public, because these images are fresh that are coming in. And I mean, look at this image. Now again, Tony in his local area in Devon, okay, he and his family look up into the skies and they all agree that there is some huge problem going on now. This image is just so stunning, isn't it? It's unbelievable. And he says that people driving round at 4 PM in the afternoon with their lights on as well, and that has never happened before, because again, humanity have got used to this. He is worried, very, very worried, because he's built up for his house, his job and his company and everything, and this is what they're doing. And going to the channel as well and watching the footage and then going out looking up at the heavens, he's noticing this now, and he knows, and he's fully awake. And I'm so pleased because many other new people now are waking up to the truth. Absolutely amazing images. Thank you for these, and I'll be back very shortly with another video. And please take care. From Matt Rogers.
They're trying to spray to reflect the sun out to stop global warming. So most of them are dumb enough to believe that garbage.
I mean, again, people are starting to talk about this now, looking up to the skies. I mean, look at these images as well of these chemplanes. The equipment that they use, that they attach, and also those tankers inside these chemplanes. These people haven't got a heart at all. And also, I mean, the technology they are using with HAARP to manipulate our skies. I mean, look on this image as well. More tankers, more computers. It's all a huge agenda from the powers to be that are just spraying our skies all the time, harming humanity. And again, I've said this many times before, that we're breathing all this in from these tankers. These air pilots up there, those hammerheads spraying thousands of feet high. These images need to be sent out to everybody to see these. I mean, and we are still being sprayed every single day with these chemtrails. I'm going to play this short video of this truther that does acknowledge the truth about this situation. Please listen to his words. It's very important.
And chemtrails, by the way, barium salts are in chemtrails. They are 10,000 times more toxic to your nervous system than lead. They contain mycobacteria, viruses, Pseudomonas florensis bacteria, human plasma. Wonder what human plasma is doing in chemtrails. And this is not by conjecture. I did a lot of research before I'd ever say this. But these chemtrails are nasty. And there's 3 reasons for chemtrails. The first is, and I talked to my NSA buddies at Fort Carson, Peterson Air Force Base, and Buckley, where I was actually their doctor taking care of the pilots flying and spraying the chemtrails. So I know it's real. If anybody says it's not real, they're full of it. Okay, because I'm a whistleblower. on the inside is not open for discussion. And my NSA buddies told me, 95% of them told me, they were up.
We need to get this information out. It's so important. They are spraying everywhere, harming everything. We see the evidence on the images around the world. The plant life, animal life, humans, our loved ones, our family members, our friends. They're all being sprayed upon by these criminals. They should all be locked up. I mean, it is so devastating that we're being hammered every day. I mean, again, just so much information is coming through, and I'm getting hundreds of emails of different photographs of all this spraying that's going on. More tankers, huge tankers full of aluminium and barium and other chemicals. These people just do not care. They don't care about humanity. Using military planes as well, spraying our skies. They will continue to spray our skies as long as they can get away with it. Everywhere, as I said again, is being sprayed every single day to hide the truth. The powers that be know that Nibiru is out there in our solar system. They're covering the truth, covering our skies. This is truly affecting every single